Welcome back, ladies and germs. Episode 68 of your favorite podcast in the history of humanity. Goes without saying, no need for a title, but in case you needed one, Survival of the Fitted, that's what you're listening to. You're listening to your co-host, Joe Williams, aka Alumni Joe, the best nickname yet. And we have none other than boring Ian Pierno, who has no nickname this week because he's boring. How you feeling? How you doing?
I mean, I'm an alumni too. I graduated. I have a degree.
But I'm a fresh alumni. I'm, you know what I'm saying? I'm 4 or 5 days into the real world now. So
what was the last final you took?
So for me, like my finals weren't really finals because why is it so quiet now? What the heck? Whatever. But my finals weren't really finals because I'm a communication major, so it's just a bunch of essays and projects.
Yeah, I get it.
My last project was pretty gnarly. Like I had to give 2 30-minute presentations and curate 2 quizzes and do like a 10-page paper and a 2-page write-up.
Story. Congratulations. Let them know where you graduated from. Where'd you graduate from?
Saying, you got a little bachelor's degree in communication from San Jose State. You know what I'm saying? Which is a communication weighted school too. So it's pretty cool. I got it from there.
I also have a public university communications degree.
Blah, 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 blah,
blah,
blah. Nobody cares. Nobody.
Tell them where you graduated from.
San Jose State, man. Where'd you graduate from, Ian?
NC State. What's your mascot? What's the San Jose State mascot?
The Spartans. We're the Spartans. Well, we were the Spartans. I'm not there anymore, but we're the Spartans.
Wait, you're gonna do like the cap and gown thing, right?
Nah.
You're not gonna go?
Gown. Nah, I'm not gonna
Why?
do that.
Just like
That's
too cool?
A little bit. But what it really is the fact that like I was in like Zoom University, so I don't really feel connected to the campus like that.
Yeah.
So I don't really want to like, throw the cap in the air and I'm like sitting next to people I don't even know. It's like, bro, I'd rather just like get it in the mail and celebrate the moment with the fam. You know what I'm saying? So
how are you going to celebrate with the fam? You guys going to go to Applebee's? Like, what's up?
Oh, wow. We're going to go to Applebee's? I don't know.
That's Fridays, Chili's.
That's another thing too. I don't actually get my physical degree until August. Like I have to wait 2 months to get it.
So how are you going to celebrate?
I didn't walk. I don't know. I got to think about it.
How does Joe Williams celebrate things? This is like the first big thing we're celebrating in your life besides being born.
Wow.
Like you gotta figure out.
I did graduate from high school, you know.
Everyone does. How are you going to set the bar for like?
Well, you know, I never done this before. You know what I'm saying? I never had one of these big moments like that.
That's why I'm telling you this is important.
Yeah, so I got to really figure it. I got to do it right. I don't want to just go to. I got to figure out something. I do know around that time I'm gonna start getting a bunch of cool stuff. But that's not really just because of my college degree.
Like
but
gifts?
I'm like,
am I supposed to get you a graduation gift?
If you want, you know what I'm saying? You guys all can give me a graduation gift. I can set up a P.O. box and y'all can send me something. That'd be kind of fun. But I don't know if I'm that lit though. You know what I'm saying?
Put your Venmo in your Instagram bio.
Oh, I hate people who do that. I hate people who like cash app. I'm like,
on their birthday. Oh my god. Okay, yeah. I hate. Okay, this is totally off topic. There's nothing to do with basketball or fashion. But let's like just talk a pet peeve real quick. My pet peeve is people that are too obsessed with their birthday.
How so?
Like they do on Instagram, they do like the countdown for their birthday.
Oh,
and it's like they're like 35 days to my birthday, 4 days to my birthday, 24 hours to my birthday, and then on their birthday they post a story with like their Venmo and they're like, just in case y'all want to show me some love.
Like, shut up. That's
being obsessed,
pick me. Like,
right. I hate, like, there's nothing less attractive to me than like a pick me ass person.
Yeah.
And being obsessed with your birthday is super unattractive. And like, you should have fun on your birthday. Like, that's cool. Like, I have fun on your birthday. But like, publicly, like, being obsessed with your birthday, super unattractive.
I agree. I think just. I resonate with the Cash App thing. I can't stand that. I hate that so much. There's people who like go on road trips and like in the back of the windshield, they'll write their Cash App because they're like driving behind cars for hours on end. They'll come up with some money, but I mean, at the end, I'm like, bro, that's so lame to me. Like, that's just, I can't.
Bro,
I will never resonate with that.
I'm gonna start requesting money from people that post their Cash Apps on their Instagram story.
Speaking of Cash App,
it's my birthday. If you want to bless me with an espresso martini, like I'm gonna request an espresso martini from you. And the place across the street from me, it's $15. So that's hefty.
Yeah, there's people who like, there's like a little method, right? I'm sure you've seen it. They're like, what you just there's like you can find all the CEOs in your area and you just send them like a wedding invitation and they're like, do I know this person? I can't make it. I guess I'll just send a gift.
I've seen a
people
TikTok
do that.
like this. Hey, wait, explain this real quick for people that don't know.
So people will like, there's like, I don't know, some website you can see all like the CEOs or main corporate people at the head of the companies or whatever.
Or just rich people in your city.
Rich people. And you send them an invitation. You send a bunch of them an invitation to your wedding.
Like
and these people know so many people.
Secretaries or assistants.
The assistants and stuff. You send the like, and these people don't. They know so many people. They're like, oh, do I know this person? Either way, I can't make it. So it's like, I guess I'll just send in a gift or whatever. And like you end up getting like gifts from all these like people. It works apparently.
That's a hustle. I'm cool with that because you're not like publicly blasting that. Like that's a hustle. That's like a real G's move in silence, like lasagna type flow, and that I support. Like Joe, you should actually just invite. Dude, you live in San Jose. Do you know how
Silicon
many like
Valley.
Yeah, do you know how? I mean, you should just invite Mark Zuckerberg to your graduation party.
All right, let's relax.
No,
Mark,
you should.
Through.
You're like, yo, Elon, Jack Dorsey, Elon, pull up to the graduation party, and they may not show up, but they'll probably send you $20.
You know what? I'm gonna document the whole thing, and we'll get that curated.
Okay.
Elon Musk. I'm gonna take a picture next to Elon Musk, and then we're gonna put that in stone right now. Elon Musk.
Okay.
Holla at me.
I feel like there's higher post graduation goals to set, but it's cool. Anyways, I'm very proud of Joe for graduating.
Gracias.
College and school kind of sucks. So it does take perseverance to get through it. You're the man.
Appreciate you, my guy. Appreciate you.
Yeah. Your story begins now.
Yeah.
What?
We got some cooler stuff to talk about. NBA fashion related. We got some things on our little hit list you want to talk about this morning.
Yeah. So the first thing is we don't have to talk about LeagueFits awards anymore. Exhale. Do you want to exhale together? Let's count. 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Ready? 1,
wait,
2.
two.
Oh, Jesus.
Okay, 1.
No, I'll do it. I'm gonna do it.
You did this last time too. Are we going on 3 or is it 1, 2?
No, it's 1, 2, 3. And when we would have said 4, that's when we exhale.
Do you want? Okay. All right. Let's do it. All right.
Ready?
Yeah.
1,
1,
2,
2,
3. Why are you counting?
I just blew into my microphone because I'm trying to stay like.
I count.
All right, yeah, okay.
Joe,
let's
I
just.
graduated from college like 5 years ago. Like
I graduated from college 5 days ago. I feel like I know how
ready?
to. Okay,
Ready? Just go on my count. 1, 2, 3.
LeagueFits Awards is in the past, ladies and gentlemen. We are all stoked.
I'm not gonna lie, kind of happy. I feel like we were like promoting it, building up hype for a while.
We were. How many death threats did you get?
I mean, 0.
That's 2 less than I got. Kind of jealous.
Shut up. No, you did. Are you for real?
They're trying to send for the kid. Yo.
What happened?
No, I can't talk about it. You know what I'm saying? It's an open case, but just know I'm in these streets. You know what I'm saying? I ain't ducking no smoke. We climbing up.
No, are you for real? Are you for real?
I'm just joking, dude. No, I didn't get no death threats over LeagueFits.
Dude, well, I don't know, man. Because like the one thing about the LeagueFits Awards, because like, you and I, it's our Super Bowl each year, right? Like this is something that you and I care about a lot because we consume this on like a pretty daily basis. I didn't realize how much people would care. I thought like the comments in like our comment section were like nastier and more intense than like the Nikola Jokic, Joel Embiid MVP discourse I saw on Twitter. Like people were so offended about certain things.
Yeah, they look forward to it, man. This is like the one time a year thing. I'm just more so kind of stoked like how many players gravitate towards it. Okay, that's kind of cool to see.
Yeah.
Or the Devin Booker thing. That was awesome.
Devin Booker's entire Instagram story was reposted LeagueFits pictures of himself, which was cool. But then it became even cooler when the next day you found out that he was reposting LeagueFits pics on his stories while at Courtney and Travis Barker's wedding in Italy.
Oh, so he was at that makes sense why he was in Italy.
He was
I'm just now putting that connection together.
Yeah, and then like the I don't know, it clicked. Like the timelines clicked together and I was like, "Oh my gosh, this dude was at Travis Barker's wedding DMing LeagueFits and reposting stuff." I'm like, that's
pretty cool.
But he wasn't the only guy. Like D'Lo was commenting, Josh Christopher was reposting, obviously Miles was, like lots of guys like really got into it. And I think that's like something that's like super super sick. Like the League Fits Awards, we might have cemented ourselves as like the top non-on-court NBA award of the year.
And huge shout out to the rollout that we had too. I think that was the biggest thing.
Yeah,
like it wasn't just on some. It was like a huge rollout. Shout out to.
I know. We went harder than we ever had before. Like with the promo, the pod. Like I don't know. I'm kind of proud of us. Like we did that. This is patting ourselves on the back. And if y'all really liked it, my Cash App will be in my Instagram story.
That was perfect. Yeah, if you guys really like it. Yo, I had issues with my. I'm not on. Me and Cash App don't see eye to eye right now. Low key, I'm not gonna lie. I ain't gonna hold you.
Me neither. I accidentally sent someone $300 on Cash App the other month. It was horrible.
Yeah, it was okay. I'm gonna give my little Cash App story. They sent me a letter like maybe a few days ago.
Like in the mail.
In the mail, they sent me a letter in the mail because apparently I had my old Cash App from like 5 years ago when I switched my phone number. Like I just switched my phone number. It was linked to the old Cash App or whatever. And they sent me a letter and they said I had like hundreds of dollars still in my old Cash App from like 5 years ago.
They're looking out.
Yeah, they're looking out and they're like, hey, just so you know, there's money in this account that you haven't touched for 5 years. We're gonna send it to the government unless you send us a letter back and like tell us that you want it. So I'm like, no need to send a letter back. Plus, I just learned what stamps were like 3 days ago because I never sent a piece of letter out or whatever.
That's valid.
And yeah, so then I'm like, okay, I'm going to email the support team. I email the support team. It's a boring story, whatever. They suck. Like their support team sucks. It just made the situation so much worse. So then I just gave up. I'm like, bro, I'm not about to be out here stressed on money that I didn't even know I had 4 days ago. So it's like, I'm not even dealing with it. Cash App, you suck. You know what I'm saying? Team Venmo over here. But if you want to send a Venmo to me, my Venmo will be in my Instagram
Apple
bio,
Pay.
So.
And also, if you hated the League Fits Awards, which is probably more likely, you can still send us money because you can buy it. You guys, if you guys really think PJ Tucker could be first team, you could buy PJ Tucker first team.
And if you guys really want to, you know what I'm saying, you could pay for votes. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. Like we could be, but I'm kidding. Yeah. Anyway, League Fits Awards are over. We're not talking about League Fits Awards for a few months.
Yeah.
Speaking of like how like everybody really got into the awards this year, have you noticed that like, well, I'm asking you, have you noticed? But really, you sent it to me. But the like TV people, like Stephen A. Smith, Ernie.
I'm glad you mentioned Stephen A. Smith.
Yeah, they've been like dressing up for the games, and I think that's cool. Like tunnel fashion, like fit culture has like officially become normalized.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
Richard Jefferson makes like his TikToks in the tunnel of like Al Horford's outfits, like this like culture that we kind of like made. We didn't create it, obviously, but kind of put it on a pedestal is like officially become normalized. Like the tunnel is officially for everyone.
I love it. It's just the whole culture in general. Because I was watching this podcast yesterday with the homie Larry Sanders. That was like one of my favorite players ever. And he was talking about when he got his Converse deal and he was in Milwaukee, and he would just wear like Chuck Taylors and stuff. And the coach was like, Larry, you can't wear those cheap ass shoes, man. You got to wear like some, like, go buy some hard bottom Louis Vuitton, whatever. And nowadays, all we see is Chuck Taylor. So it's kind of cool seeing like even 2014 to now, like the growth is ridiculous. And I say all that to say, I seen on Instagram, you know, when Pat Bev was doing his like ESPN tour or whatever.
Oh my gosh, I was so jealous. I would love to wake up and just blast my biggest hater on national TV.
Yeah,
when
that was awesome.
Lowest.
But it was cool too because it was
who you going at? Who you going at? Like who's your enemy that when they go down, you're like flying to the LA Sports Center studios and just putting them on blast.
Can you answer this first? I know you got a burn book. You should answer this first because I need to think of one. You ain't got a burn book.
Well, I can't say like my first few that come to mind because, well,
I know who I got.
Bad for business. Go ahead. You go first.
I know who I got. I'm going on First Take and I'm airing freaking Cash App support team. I'm letting them have it. I'm just letting them have it on First Take first thing in the morning. That's what I'm talking to.
I'm doing whoever styled Trae Young's draft suit.
All right, there you go. That's more on brand.
Nothing gives me more nightmares than Trae Young's NBA draft suit. It might actually be like the worst outfit of all time.
We'll pop it up on the screen right now.
Yeah. So that, like, yeah, if I had to go on like a Pat Bev national TV hater tour, I'm just going and talking about the Trae Young draft suit.
There you go.
Trae Young, fire ass player though, really good. Worst draft outfit ever though.
Yeah, but to give you guys a little context on like what we're talking about, Stephen A. Smith wearing Christian Louboutins, red bottoms. I sent Ian a photo of Ernie Johnson. He's wearing like the shatter backboards in the tunnel. I'm like, dang, this is kind of cool, low key. Like, you got the TV people talk.
I love the TNT basketball people, bro. Because I've been watching like some of the playoff games, and I remember that like every year the finals are like cool, but they also kind of suck because TNT doesn't have the broadcast rights for the finals. I love watching Ernie and Charles and Shaq. Like that is great TV. Like it could be a horrible game, but halftime is going to be lit no matter what.
And honestly, even if it is a horrible game, halftime's even more lit because those guys are like unfiltered.
Yeah, then they really don't even have to talk about the game, so it's really stupid lit. Yeah, so shout out to everyone dressing up. Also, just like fashion news in the past week, there was 2 major shows. Dior, which was guest designed by ERL. They had a show at Venice Beach, like right by the basketball court. And then Balenciaga had a show at the Stock Exchange in New York. What do you have any thoughts? I'm sure you saw it.
Did you make it to the? Did you go to the Balenciaga thing? So close to your residence?
New York? No, that was Dior.
Oh, I thought you said our Dior thing. My bad.
Yeah. No, I wasn't invited. I do not spend enough money at Dior.
Unfortunate.
Yeah, I've never spent money at Dior. So no, I didn't. It looks cool. I like judge like runway shows like pretty like, I'm trying, not aggressively isn't the word, but like, you know, I'm pretty picky. I'm a pretty harsh critic of runway shows.
Really?
Just because I think like, yeah, these are like the top fine fashion in the world. This shit is worth a ton of money. Like it should be fire. It should always be fire. Like every runway collection should be the sickest shit you've ever seen in your life. And I actually thought the Dior ERL show was super sick. It was guest designed, and the dude that designed it, the ERL dude, I didn't know a ton about him before, but I guess he's like friends with Kanye or something. But anyway, it was like he's like from Venice, so the whole collection was Venice inspired. It was really good. It's worth checking out. I thought it was great. The Balenciaga show, I feel like we talk about, if there's like a designer brand we talk about a lot, besides Rick, Balenciaga is probably the one that we talk about the most, just because they're just going viral. I was a little disappointed.
Underwhelmed a little bit.
I was a little underwhelmed. We're big shape people. And that's something that Balenciaga has always kind of like done right. And I thought like the shape of some of the pieces were like a little just boring, to be honest, like a little too everyday. And
that was the show that everybody had the sunglasses on, right?
Yeah, and then they also premiered the Adidas Balenciaga collab, which like had like a few like cool pieces, but like some of the shit was just like the Adidas logo backwards.
Unfortunate.
Like what are we doing here? Like,
yeah,
you know what I mean? I don't know. I think we're getting to the point where with Balenciaga where like I'm ready to see the thing I haven't seen before.
It's gonna take a while to get there. Correct me if I'm wrong though. Did Richard shoot for that one too, or did he?
Yeah,
or am I
Richard
tripping?
Did Richard shot the Balenciaga show?
Shout out! You know,
shout out Hoppa! Shout out Richard.
Tip.
Yeah, dude, because like you're like ready to wear shit. Like doesn't have to be cutting edge. Like you're ready to wear shit can just be a t-shirt that says Balenciaga on it. Like it's no biggie. But the runway show, come on, I don't want to look at tracksuits in your run. I don't want to look at like a normal fitting tracksuit in your runway show.
Yeah,
especially when you have like a sick of a venue as like the Stock Exchange, which like, you know, fuck capitalism and all that, but like cool place to have a runway show. Let's be honest, that's a sick place to do it. You feel me?
Yeah, unless I'm tripping, wasn't somebody who was modeling in that show die? Or am I tripping? They had like this like leather.
Oh my god,
it was like a full leather.
Joe,
you should look it up. Am I tripping?
That was a meme.
I genuinely thought that was true. I'm not gonna lie. There's people in the comment section who are like, "Yo, my condolences." Like,
bro, it's a meme.
I'm pretty sure. I don't know.
Garbage. I'm looking it up. I saw
we gotta look this up.
Balenciaga
I thought this was true.
Model dead.
I could have sworn this was fact.
No, it was a meme. It was literally posted on like one of those fashion meme accounts.
Oh, well. Either way, we're clarifying it now. I don't know. Can't believe everything you read on the internet.
You guys should check out the ERL stuff, the ERL Dior line. I'm like, it's cool. It's worth checking out.
I used to not be into runway shows, and then I took a intro to fashion design class, and like the whole semester, the whole semester we were just spent watching a bunch of like women's fashion shows and different runway shows.
I actually love watching Burberry and all that
stuff. It's pretty cool.
I like a good runway show is like can be like super inspiring.
Yeah, that's something. There was one I wish I knew the name of. It was like the coolest thing I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah,
it was beautiful.
That's like one thing that like if you had told me, how old am I? I'm 25. If you had even told me like 5 years ago that I'd be like looking up runway shows on YouTube, I would have been like, no way. Like that's definitely something that some of you like might not think you're into, but like it's worth checking out because the good ones really fucking cool.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. Well, anyway, that's the podcast for today. This was a good little chill one. We're back in our regular flow. If you're like just started listening because of the LeagueFits Awards, we're happy to have you.
Amen.
Shout out Chrome Hearts. Yeah. Yo, go follow Survival of the Fitted wherever you get your podcasts. And then have 3 of your friends follow the podcast. And then have 3 of their friends follow the podcast. And then boom, it's the LeagueFits pyramid.